I mean, that's just definitely getting picked up by the mic. I find it soothing. I find the gentle hum of the of other people doing my yard work very soothing. That's why I like apartment living, kids. Apartment living. I did not charge my controller either, so we are still using click sticks, but it's fine because that's not too loud. It's the natural way to play this. I get yelled at constantly by insane people. Why would you play this game with the controller? You're so dumb. Like, you're a crazy person. Because why would you do that? I'm going to offend a lot of people with this episode because I can't walk stuff back. That's one of the problems of only being one person on this channel, is that there's just crazy stuff that I would like to say, but I can't say because I'm by myself. If you're with a buddy, then they can walk it back. They can be like, he doesn't really mean that. But when you're alone, this has nothing in it, so I guess we can. Well, I was gonna do mono black, but I don't think it's viable, basically because of stuff. We could, you know what? I actually haven't done Nest in a while. Where'd Nest go? I just saw it. Let's look at this. Edit deck. Did we get anything new in here? Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. We're gonna alienate some people, and let's not blame. I mean, let's not really point fingers about my controller not being charged. Because what's that going to do? What is that going to do except for accurately place the blame? You know, let's not say it's my fault. Let's not say it's your fault. I don't want to say it's your fault. It mostly is. But, you know, it's not really important to go through who did what, whose fault it is. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I'm trying to get on here. I'm trying to turn these settings off. It's in like... there it is. Okay. Now we're good. Because I got my phone out for this episode. Because like I said, I'm going to offend a lot of people here. Because I can't walk stuff back. It's easier if you have a buddy. Because then your buddy can be like, well, he didn't really mean that. But I mean this. Should I put Brain Maggot in? I like this deck a lot, actually. It'd be kind of nice to have whatchamacallit in here. That clicking is so goddamn annoying to me. I don't understand. And it's really picked up by the microphone. It's just super loud. Super loud. Hey, they might be done. I think I would like Cultivate in here. How's our turn 3? 8. 8. So what are we talking about? Nothing in green. Will we clog up our turn 3? Turn 3 is Phyrexian Rager, Necromancer's Assistant, which I kind of hate. It's a zombie. Viscera Dragger is turn 3 as well, though. Kind of think about that. Ooh, I can't do that. I can't do that because I need 28 creatures. You know what I mean? Like, you need as many creatures as possible. You need to accomplish these same kind of things with creatures, but you can't because they don't give us, like, any elves that are useful at all, which is a bummer. What were the main problems with this deck? I don't think we really got anything new to add to this deck, but I think mostly the main problem was early game, was it not? You could put my cloth in, but it doesn't gel with anything else. Doubling, bubbling. We're not a token deck, though, really. I mean, we're a token deck. We got a little... I don't know. We've got a side of token deckness because of the spider spawning, but that doesn't actually make us a token deck, really. Oh, shit. I mean, I guess I could do this garbage, can't you? No? Maybe? Oh, fuck me. No, get out of here, you bastard. And then we're all on these, and I'd have to, like, splash something else. I don't really necessarily want to do that. You know, though, I mean, we could go red and put Thrinax in here. Put Kresh in here. Thrinax is not a bad dude to have in this deck. The spider spawning deck, because he shits out 3 guys. The 3-drop, though, you know, we take out Necromancer's Assistant. Because Necromancer's Assistant doesn't do anything. That's my main problem with it. Okay, so let's pop this asshole out. Just for something to do. Just for something to do. Let's just do that. And then let's think about our lives. Think about who we are as people. So if I pop in Crash to eat some removal, put this Threnax in there. Crash actually doesn't belong in this deck at all. Put the Threnax in. I actually like that. We're at 27 creatures. What spells am I looking at? I've got the Spider Spawning. That's pretty much it. The Primal Bellow, which I don't want to remove, but I may have to now that we're out of this comfort zone where I didn't have to have anything else. This is really stupid. I don't like this quote without saving. I don't like changing this deck, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty strong. I don't think we gain a lot by making those changes. We might take some stuff out. Like, I'm not saying that this deck is infallible and there are some definite changes that we can make to it, but I don't think that color change is a good idea. Now, we could take out Necromancer's Assistant and maybe put something else in, which I don't have a problem with. Get some, make sure we put in more creatures. Not really mess with the creatures so much. But if I wanted to do that, so if we want just creatures, then let's say that. Let's go through here and just kind of see if there's anything we want to toss in. Then we'll alienate a bunch of watchers. The watchers. Who watches the watchers? Viewers. Like you. In a minute, that's coming up on the channel. We're gonna get to that. I mean, I guess I could do another Viscera Dragger, which is not bad if I take that guy out. Because all he does is toss shit in the yard. He doesn't have. He's a 3/1 for fuck's sake. If he was a 3/2, I'd give more of a shit. But he barely matters. Turn 3/3/1 is just like such a fucking bummer. Let's just put in a bunch of shit that I'll never be able to play early game. If I wait it, though, the game will allow me to do other shit because the game's... It's the numbers this game spits out are ridiculous. I mean, we can do stuff like Spectre. I don't really have anything that flickers or anything like that, so... It's not a great idea. Still love Primal Bellow. I'm gonna stand by that. I could put in some Pelika Worms, but I only have the Rescue from the Underworld. I don't want to get too deep. I've got 9 5-drops. That's more than I want, to be honest with you. I mean, it's 14 cards that are just dead draws early game, which really sucks. So maybe not put the Pelika Worm in. I'm just thinking about other ways you could do this, but it kind of convolutes the whole structure of it. We'll put Grizzlebees in here since I'm just looking for shit to put in. Is that in the graveyard? What is this? Permanent card on the bait. Oh my god. No. Shit. That'd be nice. We could just do Elder of Laurels. I mean, he eats removal. We don't generate guys early game, though. It's really a late game thing. And if you get a lot of Spider Spawnings out, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I know that's a weird singleton, but we can do that. I mean, really, you take Grizzlebrand out, you take Runescarred Demon out. Because what does Runescarred get you in this deck? Craterhoof? We'll run this. We'll see what happens here. I mean, this isn't perfect, but it's definitely something. It's definitely something. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know. Have to think about this, mull this one over. That deck's got a lot of positives. It's just... Wow, we're getting right into it. I was kind of trailing off. I was expecting to cut. Okay, we're going to talk about some important stuff, you guys, but we're going to talk about, actually, like, this is how you run a Kickstarter. Like, this is absolutely how you run a Kickstarter. So I'm looking at something right now. It's in my hand. That's way worse. I'll make up for it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm looking at Bloodstained. It's in my hand right now. It's in my hand right now. Bloodstained. I shouldn't have to tell you what it is. It's, what's the best way to describe this without just saying that it's Castlevania? It's a Castlevania game. Well, I mean, he made a word. I love this, because he put, like, this Igavania, he created a word because he made a genre. He was like, I made this goddamn genre, screw you. And I love that. I think that's amazing. And he just, like, created this thing. This Kickstarter is really cool, though. One of the things, basically, I just want to say real quick that if you're not backing Bloodstained, this is what, you know, I would hope that someone would be there to kind of draw this back so I don't have to say this. But, you know, in all honesty, if you're not backing this, then don't just leave the video. Don't bother watching it. I don't need people like you around this channel. Just terrible individuals that don't want this glorious game to be made. I don't need your views. I don't want them. And then, you know, the other person that'd be in here would, you know, talk about how this guy has 100 cards, and then talk about how that's not actually true, because I love all my viewers. Yeah, help me out, dude. Oh, no, it's one of these boring-ass decks. I don't agree with this idea at all. I think this is crazy. This self-mill garbage is just, like, so bananas. Feel very good all of a sudden. Like, I was way more fired up earlier, but then I was just like, I got a tummy ache now. Ugh. It's all that blood I was drinking to psych myself up for backing this Kickstarter. I saw somebody on there, you know what really cheesed my gonads was, I saw somebody on there who said, I'd back this if you have 31 days, I'd back this if I have money. This utter dirtbag garbage individual said, I'd back this if I had money. This piece of human garbage said. And you want to know something? You dirt urchin, you got 30 days. Get a fucking job. Get a paper route. You know, give some handies in a back alley. Make something out of yourself. Do something with your life. And then back this Kickstarter. Take all your money. This isn't a Kickstarter. I'm not telling you to spend a little bit of money on this Kickstarter. I'm not telling you to go and put $5 down, $1 down. I'm telling you to drain your bank accounts, steal from your grandma, take some jobs, some dirty jobs. Somebody's got to do the dirty work in this world. And just give all of that money, all of it, every last cent to this Kickstarter. Bloodstained. It's on there. It's amazing. You know, the thing is, I'm going to ship this super hard because I don't give a shit. This game has to get made. I don't have a job. If I had money, I'd back it. 31 days to go. You think you can't get a job in that time? What socioeconomic climate can you possibly be living? Are you 12? Hey, I know some people that'll hire you. You give me a call. Give me a call. I got some jobs you can do for me. Huh? I got some stuff. I'd do this if I had money. You dirt mongers. No. Ooh. How do I do this? I don't know. It's like other tab or something. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Do whatever you want, game. I don't care. I would rather have had 2 of each, but no, beggars can't be choosers. Somebody told me how to do that, but it was literally 17 years ago the last time I used the clicks like this. I appreciate you telling me how to actually play the game, because it would be nice if I knew. I guess I could have Primal Bellowed. But then I wouldn't have got to do this. Double Primal Bellows just for 2. It's 4. 8. Yeah, that might have been. You use Primal Bellows to kill the guy, but this guy's blue, so there could be some chicanery. I do have 2 in my hand, though. In all seriousness, don't do any of the stuff that I just said. We'll do back this game, because this looks amazing. You guys probably know I'm a ginormous Castlevania fan. I love the Igavania, I don't know how you want to say it, if you want to say it like Japanese, English, I don't know how I'm supposed to say this, but I love that term because it does clear up one of the things that I really have an issue with, which is the Metroidvania thing, which are kind of just two completely separate things. You know, Metroid kind of existed, and then Castlevania became this thing. I don't know, so I don't get to see what card. See, that's not fair that it doesn't bring it up. That's kind of ridiculous. I do get to play my Tormentor now, though, which is nice. Attack with this Wayfinder. I do like that term. I'm gonna start using that. The really cool thing about this is that it has your standard stretch goals, that kind of stuff. But it also is doing this really neat thing where it's got these other rewards. It's got these backer achievements, which I was looking at this Kickstarter, and I've seen a lot of Kickstarters in my day. I used to cover them when I did the news show every once in a while, and I really did my best to kind of look at the things that make a Kickstarter successful or not successful and stuff like that. And this is a really interesting idea. It's something that I haven't seen a lot of. What, are you just going to get the Dead Reckoning back? What the fuck deck am I playing against? Well, it's a 70 card just pile of human garbage. Yeah, get that Dead Reckoning back. You're the best at this. Like, you're so good. Can you even kill my guy? That guy. Do you have something down there that can kill it? Oh, that Grizzlebrand's probably a bad deal. What are you going to do, buddy? You take damage or you give me the card? Can I win now? Oh, he did that. That's 8. 9. Was that taking him to 1? He can't use Grizzlebrand then. Gain 7, though. Spider spawning for 5. I'm taking him to 1. Because he can't get it out this turn. Because he's at 6 mana max. And then I spider spawning. Gives him 2 turns. He has to clean up both my guys. He can only kill 1. He drew another creature when he got the first Dead Reckoning. Put it on top of his pile. I don't like doing that. I really don't like what I just did, but I win this turn. Still got 1 damage. Unsummon fucks me. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure. I just wasn't 100% positive if I was winning or not. I didn't know. Because what's his nuts has life gain. You know, lifelink. Put him at 1, pressure him. He had nothing else to do. He's at 5 mana. I feel like that was the right play. This Kickstarter is really cool because it's got these things like if you back it or if you follow it on Twitter, if you do retweets. I'm looking at this. This is really cool. YouTube subscribers, Tumblr followers, all this stuff. It's like little progress bars, and when they get to each little thing, they're going to unlock other things within the Kickstarter itself. I think that's really neat. It's a great way to engage people. I think it does it much better than something like Mighty Number 9 did. Mighty Number 9 had this great thing that they were doing with like this huge amount of transparency that they had in their campaign. And I enjoyed that, for obvious reasons, because it's nice to get updates. It's nice to know what's going on. Really wish I went first. That fucking sucks. I got a regular bottle of water today, so I'm able to discreetly drink that. You drink's disgusting. There's a lot of crazy people on the internet that just scream at you for stuff. And then there's crazy YouTube creators who scream at you for not selling your kidneys to back a Kickstarter. But I don't know. We all have our little demons, don't we? That's a guy. Boom. I like having awake mana because no one does that anymore. Like, it's just not a thing that people do. So I think it's kind of neat that we do that. We do have the spider spawning. We've got 3 little spiders sitting in a tree down there. Oh, this is 5 color. That's a shame. I don't think I need to Viscera Dragger yet. I don't feel a need inside my heart to do that. That is a thing, though. I forget which land he knows I have. I've already got the turn to put the land down, though. Because I've already got a land. There's only so many lands I can put down each turn. That's another one. I like 23 in this deck because they shoot through pretty quickly. There's no sense in attacking, just hit continue. I'm actually really hyped for this. Probably even more hyped than I am for Mighty Number 9 because the gameplay of Mighty Number 9, I played the demo. I tried to do a video of it, but the original build of it, and I'm sure it's more stable now. I haven't really gone back to the builds that they sent out to backers. But the original build that they sent out for it was it was an unstable build, obviously, because it was in one of the original builds of the game. So it was unstable, barely unstable. But the problem was that it didn't play nicely with my recording software and stuff like that, which is totally understandable because it was using a lot of resources and it was kind of clunky. It was doing a lot of background work trying to figure things out, and it was just kind of unrecordable. So there was that. I'm going to go ahead and just muse it up because I still have a land in my hand. And Muse should be able to help me draw some stuff. This guy's kind of tapped down. He can kill Muse given his colors, but we just don't want to walk into that counter even though this guy doesn't have counter because he would need 2 blue to do a creature counter. That's bad because we're looking at some stuff, but he seems to have a lot of land problems just as a base, so that's kind of nice. Now we can start playing these Viscera Draggers and they could do some stuff for us. I say we bash because we're going to do 2 damage to him, which seems good. I'm just super hype. I've been doing the little thing, you vote whip or sword. I'm having some fun. Try and get him out there. You know if you could hear that click or not. He didn't want to go. He was like, nah, I'm good. Let's get that. It's kind of exactly what I wanted. Let's play that guy. Let's hit continue because we can use our abilities at his end step. Draw card. What all do we get down here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those guys. I mean, 4 1/2s with reach is kind of great. You know what I mean? Like that's not bad for 5 mana for them to have other stuff going on. Yeah, this guy's got land problems out the asshole. That's not cool. I don't want you doing that. Why are you doing that to me? Why are you putting all these walls down, dude? Why are you slow rolling me till you can get that board wipe out there? Why are you doing that? It's awesome to be up against a board wipe deck, though, because once I get to do the spider spawning, it's going to be dope nuts. Draw a bunch of shit. Okay, so that's pretty rad. Oh, I'm always a little nervous when I can't attack or can't kill the 3/3. You know what I mean? Like, you just got Graveborn Muse out there, you're losing all this life consistently, you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. Graveborn Muse, obviously amazing. It's just I like to have a failsafe where I can just murder Graveborn Muse if I need to, stop losing that life. Because you never know when things are going to swing in your opponent's favor. It could be very sudden. And you might need to, like, Tendrils of Corruption's amazing. You know, I keep kind of talking about how much I enjoy that old black deck. Tendrils of Corruption was amazing because it gave you that life gain as well. So you could just Tendrils of Corruption something like a Graveborn Muse and just be smiling because you got the life gain, you had all this benefit the whole time, and you really don't have anything to worry about. Arrest is a bummer. What do we, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know there's spider spawning, so we're getting to the point where spider spawning is the play. So I can do the Viscera Dragger and spider spawn. This guy's at 6 mana, which means that they're almost at that, He's at 5 mana, which means they're almost at that 6 mana board wipe, which would be kind of a bummer. 4. We'll keep the Primal Bellow because we'll win when we swipe in with our guys. Let's cycle this guy. Go ahead and spider spawn. It seems okay. That seems good to me. There's a lot going on here. So he doesn't have this turn. Do I win yet? Let's put the green down. That's 5. 2 Primal Bellow, that's 10. He's got 1 counter spell. It shouldn't matter. Attack with all. Attack. I should be able to Primal Bellow 2 targets and win right now. Counter. Unsummon. You need something. Negate. I'm pot committed at this point. Might as well keep going. Okay. What creature can I get? I'll get Runescarred. Because he's tapped down. I could get her to attack again, but I don't really care about it. We ate 2 counter spells for 2 mana. That's pretty goddamn good. I'm really happy no matter what happens here, because if he board wipes, I still get my 6/6 and my 1/1 out. Tribute to Hunger's life gain of 1. Is that your best? Is the best you got in there? That was rough. That was a rough last turn. That was a rough last day at the rodeo right there, because I got a lot of stuff going on right now. Oh, you missed the best part, man. Come on. Come on, friend. It's like, what, did he not know that this was happening beforehand? Like, he's surprised now? Big fat dude. Boom! Oh, some big fatty fats going on there. Attacking with them all, doing the thing. You guys know I don't actually ever want you to stop watching. I always love a a good fun time. That was a lot of damage. What was that? Did I have... I had 7 13 15s or 13 14s, did I? Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. That was a lot of damage though. That's probably my highest. I guess we could look at whatever the hell this is. But you just click this again? Yeah, you can. Total damage dealt. That's a lot. Here's stats. Let's click stats. What's this do? Highest power creature controlled. Shoulder it as a 1919. Total damage dealt. Most damage dealt in one turn, 144. Well, that seems like more than what I just did. Because what was it? No, 7 times 14. Yeah, that's 7 days, 11 hours, 29 minutes. That seems like a lot. When you put it like that, it seems like I might be wasting my life. Practice duel played. That's before we knew what they were. Planes fully explored 1. I'm terrible at life. 751 total multiplayer matches. That's fucking insane. I love stats like this. It's awesome. I got 2 more articles going up, hopefully soon. Keep checking those out. I really appreciate it when you do that. It's my other job, my day job, which I do mostly at night. But I really appreciate it when you guys check that out. So thanks for continuing to support me through that. Thanks for watching this, of course. Of course, I'm not mad at you guys if you don't support this Kickstarter. I just, I was really hyped about it because I just found out about it today, actually. So I'm excited. It should be cool, and hopefully that's a good game. I don't like talking about Kickstarters on the channel too much because you never know. Like, I was really excited for Mighty Number 9, and then I got that demo, and the gameplay was just not exactly what I was hoping for. I didn't want a Mega Man clone because I loved the variations that they did with that. I loved the DS Mega Man games. Was that they just had weird, it was like Mega Man ZZYXQ. They just put weird letters at the end of them. Hell, shit, I loved Mega Man Battle Network. So I didn't want a Mega Man clone, but the dashing mechanic and everything, it feels too much like the other game that they did, and not enough. Well, I mean, that's kind of the issue. I didn't enjoy that other game too much. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. I really enjoyed playing this game for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you all tomorrow.